Hello, my name is Tito Figueroa, and this presentation is part of my Level 2 Occupational Therapy Fieldwork project. For this experience, I was asked to complete the entire occupational therapy process from start to finish. This included evaluating a client using standardized assessment tools, interpreting results, developing an individualized plan of care, and carrying out an evidence-based treatment session. Several different assessment tools were used to evaluate this specific client, including range of motion, manual muscle testing, grip strength using a dynamometer, the TVPS4, and the BOT2. The client's plan of care and the treatment session presented today were both developed based on the specific deficit areas identified through these assessments. So this session was conducted with a teenage female client diagnosed with spinocerebellar ataxia type 2, which is a progressive neurodegenerative disorder that affects many skills such as coordination, balance, fine motor skills, and upper extremity control. This session was carefully designed to address the client's areas of need as identified through the administration of formal assessments, including reduced postural stability, impaired bilateral upper extremity coordination, decreased fine motor speed and dexterity, and difficulty with balance and motor planning. The 1-hour treatment session targeted 3 short-term goals within the client's plan of care, which were upper limb coordination, functional mobility and safety, and fine motor speed and dexterity. To begin the session, we started with a dynamic stretch and boxing sequence. This warm-up phase focused on increasing circulation, activating the core, and preparing the upper extremities for coordinated movements. We then transitioned into a structured boxing activity using gloves and mitts, practicing punch patterns such as jab, straight, hook, and uppercut in varied combinations. Boxing was selected as a task-oriented and evidence-based approach to promote bilateral coordination, postural control, sequencing, and endurance, all commonly impacting individuals with spinocerebellar ataxia type 2. Following the boxing component, we moved into a balance-based activity using a yoga dice game. This interactive movement game challenged the client to perform a variety of different yoga poses that emphasize core engagement, proprioceptive input, and transitional motor planning. The game format also introduced an element of unpredictability, encouraging the client to respond to changing physical demands while playing the game, and also while maintaining safety and their attention. Yoga has been supported in literature as a beneficial intervention for promoting stability and controlled movement in populations with coordination deficits such as this client. To close out the session, we transitioned to a seated fine motor task using a fine line coloring activity. The client was provided with a themed coloring page and age-appropriate fine line colored pencils. This task targeted fine motor speed, in-hand manipulation, and graded precision with an emphasis on completing as much of the design as possible within a time frame. This type of activity directly supports carryover to daily functional tasks such as handwriting, grooming, utensil management, which require sustained fine motor control to complete successfully. In summary, this session combined upper limb coordination, functional mobility and safety, and fine motor speed and dexterity interventions, each grounded in evidence-based strategies for neurorehabilitation. The session was also customized to be client-centered and engaging, ensuring active participation and meaningful therapeutic outcomes. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to doing another video in the near future. Thank you.